I'm Laura, and I'm applying some products that I need for a Gua Sha treatment. This is going to give me an instant facelift along with helping long-term sagging jawline, any dark spots, wrinkling, all the things that a mature woman is concerned about. Now I just applied this rose water. I want to dampen the face, make sure it's moist. I feel like I need a little bit more. This is beautiful. And now I'm going to go in with my green coffee bean oil. Now when these Gua Sha treatments are done, the oils and creams are layered. So you want slippage is what you want, because you're going to be using this tool. This is made out of jade, and this is the Gua Sha tool. Gua Sha is used in ancient Chinese medicine, and it's been around for a very long time. And these Gua Sha facials are done at many spas, and they're done by acupuncturists also. So I'm just pressing the coffee bean oil into my skin. Now that gives me quite a bit of slippage on the skin, but I don't want to pull on the skin, so I'm going to go ahead and apply a moisturizer on top. I'm using one I have. If you want to do this, you can use any moisturizer you already have at home or any of your favorite oils. I'm using this one that I have from Merlot. So this is a grapeseed moisturizer, and I'm just rubbing it all over my hands and then applying it. Now I'm going to be doing the neck too. You can do the sides of the neck, the back of the neck. Today I'm just going to do the front of the neck to work on sagging in this area. And then I'll just demonstrate how I do Gua Sha on my face. So I'm starting in the front of the neck, and I'm going to take two of my fingers and just place them right here in the sternum. And you're using the little notch that's here on the tool, and I'm going to line it up with my neck. And you want to keep the tool as flat as you can as you're gliding it across the skin. And you want to use a soft to very soft pressure actually on this, because you're going along the line of the throat. So I just go up, slide it, and when you get to the top, right under the chin, you just give it a little wiggle. And when they're doing this method, you go about 5 times, but you can do more once you build up to that. I wouldn't recommend any more than 5 times for each area of the face when you're first starting. So I'm just going sliding up as flat as I can until I get here, and then I give it a little wiggle. And now I go up and wiggle. Now we're going to move on to the jawline. So when you do your jawline, you place a couple of fingers here and you put the notch into the jaw, one part of the notch on each side, and you try to lay the tool as flat as you can. And you're going to glide across the jawline, and when you get up to the ear, you lift the tool a little and sort of give it a wiggle right above the ear. Now, here's someone that should not do this, is anyone who's had fillers in their face. From what I've read, most of the experts say if you've had Botox, you need to wait at least a couple of weeks before you would try this. But someone with fillers, it's going to push the fillers around, which obviously you don't want. So this would not be anything recommended for anyone with fillers. Next, we're moving on to this part of the face, and this is going to sculpt and lift the cheek area. I'm going to link a video below in the description that I used that I thought was great. I watched many videos and I thought hers was really the best. There are a lot of different techniques for doing this. You will see some people use a thinner tool. This is thicker, which is better for someone who's just starting out. They have some pieces of jade that are very, very thin, and those are used more by experts with it. So I'm going to put my fingers here, lay the tool flat, and again, when you do this, you're always moving in an upward motion. I move into my hairline and sort of wiggle the tool like this. Now, what I noticed when I was practicing this and doing this was that the nasolabial folds, these folds here, nasolabial folds, were much better. So now if I could only pronounce it. Here we go. And you want to go very slow when you do this. Now I did see some people that do facials that do it very fast, these quick strokes. But the lady that I respected and thought did a great job, did very slow movements, just like this. Okay, now I'm through with the cheek. I'm going to move to the under eye area. For this area, you're going to use one of the notches, and I'm going to lay it right here on the face. Now, this is the area where you're going to use such a light amount of pressure, just like a feather going lightly across the under eye area. So you're going to put a finger here just for support, lay the tool here, glide, and then come up and give it a little shake like this. And again, you're going to do this about 5 times. This is great if you have bags under the eyes, if you have very puffy eyes in the morning. This can really help with that. Now, if you're wondering, some people probably have a jade roller and they say, well, I have a jade roller. This is so much stronger than a jade roller. A jade roller is great for rolling in products, rolling on a facial mask to get it to lay nicely and to get some lymphatic movement, but this is a whole other ball game. So I'm done with the eye area, under eye area. Now we're going to work the brows. The next area we're going to work is the brow. You're going to take the notch of the tool and you're going to lay it here where the brow is laying between, and you're going to slide it across like this. And then when you reach the tail of your brow, come up into your hairline and just shake the tool. And we're going to do that 5 times. So I'm coming across and up. This is very relaxing. I've also noticed that I feel so much less stressed after I do this, so it's really been great for that too. Also, the other day my ears were very full of fluid from pollen and allergies, and when I started doing this, the fluid went away. So that was another bonus. So I'm done with the eyebrow now. Now I'm going to work this way. I'm going to be going over the eyebrow and up into my forehead. Okay, so for this part, you're going to very gently, with almost no pressure at all, put your fingers over your eye just for support. And you're going to lay the tool like this with the opening, the notch here. And again, you want to make sure the tool is gliding across the skin as flat as you can, maybe like a 5-degree angle. So I'm going like this, over the skin and up into the forehead, and just shake a little. And you're just slowly going up and shake. The third eye right here, we're going to take the tool with the notch up, and you're going to support your nose with your fingers below the eyebrows, right here on the bridge of the nose, and you're going to slide the tool up as high as you can into your forehead and then wiggle like this. So I'm going to put my fingers here and slide. And I can put a little more pressure in this area because it is the forehead, where when I was going under my eye, I was barely touching it. I was doing very little pressure. I'm putting more pressure on this part of the head. And I put a little more pressure in the jawline than I did in other areas. So now I'm done with this side of my face, and I'm going to start the left side of my face. Or when you're comparing the two sides of my face, I would say is less of a fold here, a higher eyebrow, a more open eye here. And I don't have a lot of skin in this area hanging down. You can really normally see my bone, but in people that have a little more sagging in this area, you would get a little lift in here. Now what I notice is under the chin here. This is usually more sagging, and I feel like it's tighter than it normally is. So for me, I was very excited to see that. Now I'm going to start working on the left side of my face, and then we'll be able to compare the picture I took before and after.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays.
I'd love to hear what you think in the comments. The great thing about Gua Sha is the benefits and the effect of it just get better over time. So I will keep you updated. Maybe a month from now I'll mention it, and in the next few months. I love it. I think it's really made me feel better physically with the allergy issues, and also I do think my face looks lifted, but everyone's entitled to their opinion. I'd love to hear what you think in the comments. Thanks so much for watching.